Now I thought today I'd make up a quick snack. It's a pan fried sandwich with ham and cheese, and we've got a chutney. Now we're going to pan fry it, a little bit of olive oil and butter, just flavoured up a little bit with sage, and when you serve it up it looks wonderful and it tastes scrummy, so give this one a go. So for making this pan fried sandwich, just going to quickly go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now first of all, got me baguette. Now what I'm going to do with the baguette is just cut it at an angle, and obviously, you know, cut as many as you want to make sandwiches. So whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, just cut them up nice and thin. And then what we're going to do is on the inside, I'm going to use this chutney. Now the one I've chosen to use is apple, pear and fig, which is a wonderful combination because it's going to go so well with the mozzarella cheese, the Italian ham, and when you bite into it, oh, it just tastes so good. Now, we've got the mozzarella cheese. You need to drain that off because it's in the liquid at the moment. So drain it off and then slice it nice and thin. Now, I've got this Italian ham here. As an alternative, you could use ham serrano, which is the Spanish version, or just use any ham you've got or you enjoy. So mix and match the cheese you want to use, the chutney and the ham. Now, on the outside of these toasted sandwiches, if you like, we're going to use some butter. So what you could do is just spread butter on both sides, or you could add a little bit of dried sage to your butter just to flavour it up a little bit. So spread that on both sides. Now you will need a little bit extra butter to go in the frying pan to fry them off. So a little bit extra butter in the pan, and add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil as well, and it will just give a wonderful flavour. So on the outside, you've got the butter, you've got the olive oil, a little bit of sage. On the inside, you've got the chutney, the cheese and the ham. So mix and match what you want to use, cook it up and enjoy. So I've got it all prepared and I'm going to get on with making up these sandwiches. Now I'm just going to do the one to start with, and then obviously you can just do as many as you want. Now I'm going to start with the chutney. So got that beautiful chutney, you smell that. Ooh, that's going to be good. That is going to be good. I'm probably going to use, I'd say about a teaspoon, enough to cover each one. You do want to get that chutney flavour in there. So about a teaspoon, heaped teaspoon for each one. Now, I've got this Italian ham, the mozzarella. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful. And then really all we need to do is to put the lid back on, and then we're going to butter both sides. Now what you can do, as I say, is you could add that dried sage and just mix that around, and that will just give a nice flavour. And once you've got it mixed, you can put a little bit on both sides. So almost like spread it, and again if you can, go up to the edges. If you need a bit more butter, you know, but don't forget we're going to put some in the pan as well. So there's one side, and then what we can do, we can flip it over, do the other side. Now I've got my sandwiches all ready to go. Now I'm going to take them over to the hob, cook them up. Now I've got a frying pan, come over to the hob, and what I'm going to do is add the little bit of butter in there, and also I've got extra virgin olive oil, add a bit of that as well. That just goes so well with the butter. Now let's switch the heat on. Now what you want to do is keep the heat fairly low, so nice and low, and build the colour up gently. Now the butter's just melted, so just going to give it a quick squish around the pan, put it back on there, and then what we can do is just add the sandwiches. Obviously see how many you can get in there. I might only get about 3, I reckon. So let's just do 3 if that's all we're going to get. Oh, this one's got an extra bit of the bread. I need to take that away. There you go. I only want 2 bits of bread per sandwich. I mean, I could squeeze another one in, but I think 3's good. So leave it like that. Build up the colour, and you know, what we're going to need to do is flip it over, but try and get a really good colour on the bottom side before you flip it over. Now I've been cooking those for 5 minutes, so I thought good time to turn it over. Oh, look at that, lovely colour. So let's turn these over as well. Beautiful. And if you want, you could always turn them over one more time at the end, but they are looking delish. Now again, these have had roughly 5 minutes on the other side. Turn them over, and I'll probably just give these another minute or two, just to make sure the cheese is nicely melted. But they look absolutely scrummy. So in the end, I fried mine 5 minutes each side, and then finally 2 minutes on the first side again. So I'm going to switch those off, and I am going to serve these up. Now I'm just going to try one of those. I'm not sure which one you go for, but I kind of fancy this one. Look at this. Let me try that, see how it is. Wow. Oh, it's hot, buttery, crunchy, and you really get that chutney in there. Oh, that is an absolute delicious pan-fried sandwich. Just look inside there. Let me just try that again. Oh. Bit of mozzarella there. What really makes it, apart from the cheese and the ham and the butter, is that chutney. The chutney is delicious. Try and get the one I got, or if not, you know, get one with fig. That's a good one. But that is scrummy. Thanks for watching my videos as always. Don't forget the ratings, and I really appreciate if you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. The Original Naked Chef.